What's going on, good people? James Logan, founder, CEO, and head coach of Higher Level Coaching. Today, I wanted to continue the topics of interview questions, and I want to talk about how you can answer the question, what is your most significant accomplishment, or what is your greatest achievement? And this is kind of a tricky question, too, because, a lot of employers or interviewers are thinking, what do they really want to know? Should I talk about just anything? But here's a few ways you can answer that question. First, you got to understand that with any question that they're asking in an interview, they're really trying to ask one of three questions. Can you do the job? Will you like the job? Or will we like you? This question is geared more towards will we like you? So it really doesn't matter how you respond. Just make sure you come up with a good answer, a memorable answer. Tell a story. Remember, people like stories. People like to tell stories. People like to hear stories. People like a good storyteller. So I was asked this question in one of my interviews, and I said, you know what? I approached it in two ways. I said, professionally, my greatest accomplishment was this, right? And I made sure that it applied to the job. In this role, I talked about my ability to connect with people and my ability to get them to buy into my programs, whether that means giving me money for the programs or enrolling their students or their kids to my programs. This added value for the company. This added value for the university because I was able to make them money by bringing in people to their program and hopefully getting them to enroll. So that's one way that I added value, and I talked about talking about this accomplishment in more of a broader sense. It wasn't just one significant isolated incident, but it was a series of accomplishments that had a common theme that weave together. Now, one way that I would like for you to approach this question is talk about something personal, right? People want to know, will we like you? So I said, you know what? Aside from my professional accomplishments, I actually said two things. I said it was losing weight. After I played football, I gained 50 pounds, and I signed up for a 10K. It was the toughest thing I had to do in my life. There were babies passing me, people in strollers passing me, old women, people that were really overweight. I mean, everybody was passing me, so I made them laugh a little bit, and I talked about how it was really a struggle. And although I played football for Michigan, and although I did a lot of tough things in my life, that was one of the toughest because it was a personal goal that I accomplished, and my goal was just to finish, and I did. The other thing I might say is, you know what? Aside from my personal and professional accomplishments, my greatest accomplishment is raising my three sons to be global, responsible citizens in this world. It's a tough world, and when I look at them every day, when I look into my son's eyes, that's the only time I see an upside. So I might say something like that so they can know, about my character, about who I am, as opposed to just what I do.